lihis, how do you say it doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. So, I want to understand. Oo. Di ba usually sa NEP, tapos sa GAB lumalaki, pagdating ng Senado, kami nang hubaran. Binagsak talaga. Nagalit talaga sa akin ng DPWH, tinanggal lahat. Yun. Sige, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, again, and I said this the last time, the last hearing. I think there is really an inherent flaw in the current formula that is being used, to allocate resources, limited resources to various districts, and clearly this is seen in the budget now in 2026. No, unfortunately, the new team had no role in the preparation of this budget, but we do see the inherent flaws. In fact,
sorry, hindi po, nagbago po yung numero sa NEP revised under your term already.
yes, I understand, ma'am, but
Hinubaran yung aming mga distrito, yung
yes,
akin.
yes, I think na ang mostly tingin ko ang tumama po doon are the locally flood control. No, pero tama po kayo sa inyong observation kanina na kung tinanggalan ang isang area ng halimbawa flood control, dapat yun ay pinalitan ng equally if not even more important na mga proyekto. Tama po yun. And and I think that can still be done given the potential for possibility for institutional and committee amendments. No, we can still do that. But I think what I was saying about the formula, yung pong unang pagpasok pa lang sa NEP, yun po ay pinagbasehan ng isang formula na frankly, kahit kami pong mga nasa bagong team, hindi po talaga namin maintindihan. No, hindi namin maintindihan. Unfortunately, dinatnan na lang namin yon. But right now, under Secretary Conti, who can speak more to this, is already in the process of finding a simpler and a more equitable formula to distribute resources moving forward. No, in fact, kailangan na ho talagang gawin ito dahil obviously, it's not just this year, ma'am, I'm sure, na nangyari ito. No? This has probably repeatedly been the case for smaller districts like Antique and others who have unfortunately gotten the shorter end of the stick for so long.
It's not a smaller district. Dahil lone district siya,
Yes.
mas malaki ang land area.
That's right.
Pareho rin ang population. Kailan yung iba, 2 distrito, tapos i-add mo yung 2 distrito sa isang distrito, ay kami ang pinakamaliit. At saka hindi lang naman ako, marami rin ibang distrito na siguro malayo sa kusina, hindi nakakahingi. At nahihiya din ako, maski senador ako matagal, hindi pala hingi. At kung humihingi man, tas hindi natutupad din yung binibigay, di hinayaan lang namin. Pero we must correct this disparity. At saka ayokong mag-amend sa distrito na pinanggalingan ko. Make it an institutional amendment para naman hindi lopsided na ganun. Hindi lang ako, tignan po nyo lahat at wag naman galing sa amin. Tas ano yung pangangailangan? In fact, para walang korupsyon, di lagay nyo classrooms. Kaya lang, hindi nyo budget yon. So, pwede nyo gawin, sabi ng LBRMO, multi-purpose buildings / school building. Pwede daw yun, which is under your budget. So, hindi sa ako'y humihingi, sinasabi ko yan para in full transparency and accountability, yung mga naaping distrito na halintulad po sa akin, kukumpute yung populasyon at land area, kung papalitan nyo, siguro wag ng roads, wag ng multi-purpose school buildings kasi sabi ni Sani, ang laki-laki ng pangangailangan sa school buildings. Anyway, kayo rin mag-i-implement noon. That's a manifestation, Mr. Chair, as an institutional amendment. I'm not just referring to 1 or 2 districts. Para hindi magbukang, nag-amend, nagtanong siya, kaya nalaki ang distrito, ayoko pong ganun. I will refuse any additional allocation just because I'm asking. And I speak to many districts. Nahiya lang yung ibang congressman. At saka wag natin titingnan kasi yung need according to political boundaries. May I...
Mr. Chair, you are absolutely correct. And I guess we will do 2 things, ma'am. First of all, we will work with the committee to find a way to more equitably provide for the needs of the districts via institutional amendments. And second, we are already in the process of fixing this clearly non-responsive and ineffectual formula that has been used for so long into something that, as you correctly pointed out, needs-based. Yung kung sino po ang mas nangangailangan, dapat yun po ang mas may nakukuhang pondo galing sa national government. Thank you, ma'am.
And wag po kayo hihingi sana ng karagdagang pondo within your agency. Correct the institutional how do you say it, mistake, inequity, institutional inequity, to correct it. Wag, ulitin ko po, hindi lang yung akin na sinight. Yun lang kasi ang alam ko, kaya sinight ko. Marami pang halintulad po sa akin. Yun. So, thank you for that.
We agree po.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Chair, thank you so much.
naman ako, di ba? O naman, ayun yun. O naman. Sige, maybe LBRMO can work together with the staff of the chair. Oo. And with your planning.
With our planning team,
Yes.
so we can...
And I repeat, hindi po flood control, pero actually hindi masama kasi binabaha tayo, di ba, Pruto? Oo, binabaha. Pero dahil bawal, okay, bawal ngayon. Oo, sige. Pero papakita ko sa inyo ang maayos na flood control. Ang maayos na flood control. Nakita yan ni Senator Pia Cayetano, meron nga kaming marathon na gagawin doon sa Esplanade. Napakagaling. Napakaganda. Hindi flood control yun, actually Esplanade. Parang yung sa Iloilo River nila, Senator Drilon. Esplanade. Flood mitigation structure yun eh. Yeah, Iloilo at saka yung sa amin. Mapakita ko sa iyo. Ang nakita mo yun. Ganda-ganda. Ganda-ganda. Flood mitigation structure, kaya hindi nagbabaha. May Esplanade pa tuloy. Anyway, so on the cost of roads of DA, nabanggit na ng Cherry to, pero gusto ko rin maintindihan. Magkano ba talaga per meter ba ang sinasabi? Magkano ang per meter ng cost benchmark ng farm to market road na same width and may roadside ditches or canals? Magkano ba talaga?
Mr. Chair, Madam
Yes.
Senator, may I just ask our OIC Undersecretary,
Yes. Okay.
Engineer Esquivel
Our
to
very
respond?
engineer. I'd
Opo.
like to learn from her.
Ay, good
Opo.
afternoon po. Based on the July 2025 rates po, we're ranging from 18,000 to 26,000 per meter.
Bakit pag DPWH, ang taas sa notes ko nga 15,000 eh. Pero sabi ni sa hearing nga sa'yo, sa ni DA, Sec Laurel,
Iba, ranging.
sa kanila, sa kanilang measurement, 10,000 per meter is sufficient. He even implied a 1/3 savings given apples to apples, assuming this is correct. Yes, thank you.
Mr. Chair, Madam Senator, I think it's important to note that, as correctly pointed out by Senator Lauren earlier, the President already directed us to bring down the cost of materials. So, in all likelihood, that number is going to go down significantly. So if you will allow us, maybe if we will run our computations based on the new cost of materials, we can maybe by the end of this week already give you a new range, no, for the range per meter for, hindi na po yun. Definitely, it will not be that anymore.
Mr. Chair is 32B. Oo. Kung sa DA budget, ang FMR ay 32B, sabi ng Chair, at itong kilometro ang magagawa, de kung yung inyong 18,000, sabi ni Sec Laurel ay 10,000, di halos madodoble, di ba? 80% na mai-increase ang haba ng FMR, gaya ng puntos natin sa classroom. So, simple, pag papati ng bahay, di ba? Hindi mo magbabayaran yung contractor pag nalaman mo midway na, i-ano natin yung kontrata, ayusin. Ito, hindi pa naman tayo nagsimula sa 2026, hahaba. So, ibig sabihin po, sa DA budget or sumitin nyo sa amin, kayo implementing agency, i-check natin, hahaba ang mga FMRs at dapat may coordinates. Thank you.
Opo, and correct po, and in fact, even with respect to classroom, dadami po ang pwede nating itayong classroom dahil sa pagbaba ng detailed unit price ng DPWH. Thank you po.
Thank you for that. Health centers. From the DOH itself, about 300 super health centers built nationwide, mostly by DPWH, were found non-operational, hindi natapos, substandard, etc. I'm not talking about walang gamot o walang tao. It's really kulang o hindi natapos na structures. And second, maaring may mga natapos pero wala naman utilities or staffing na hindi po nyo problema, but when you build, do you coordinate with the LGU or with DOH to ensure that, okay, you will build, may nag-request na politiko, pero wala naman provision ang DOH for staffing or for utilities. So, do you just build blind? O basta build kami without coordinating with the agency na may kapasidad sila for staffing? Thank you.
Right now po, ma'am, I mean, there is coordination, but the coordination with the local governments for these projects with DepEd or with DOH is being done by the lead agency, in this case, the DOH. No? But you're absolutely right. I think that needs room for improvement. No? Because clearly, marami pong mga sitwasyon ngayon na nakita na natin na more coordination is needed. No? Dahil nga po, yung areas na nakatayo na yung building pero wala pang kuryente, nakatayo na yung building pero wala pa rin tubig. So this requires, mahirap po kasi yung turuan, so dapat magtulong-tulong na lang po. So we will see, we will work with the DOH and the DepEd and the other agencies so we can coordinate better, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, how do we help DPWH do this? Kasi tagatayo sila. Pero hindi pa pag nagtatayo, dapat tanungin sila sa nagpapatayo. O magtatayo kami. Sapat ba yung pondo mo? Sabihin na, ay kulang kasi ng 1 million, hihingi naman next year. So, it's a structure na hindi tapos. May mga ganyan. Ganun palagi nakikita when we go around, right? Or, itayo, maayos, pero hindi naman napondohan yung equipment at yung staffing kasi magre-request pa sa DBM o walang gamot. So, karapatan nyo magtanong, itatayo namin to. Handa ba kayong ahensya nagpapagawa, maglagay ng staff at ng pasilidad? Kung hindi, ba't itatayo? Pero, hindi ba nila tungkulin yun? Na may silbi yung tinatayo nila? At tanong sa ahensyang nagbabudget na linilipat sa kanila yung budget? Right?
If I can intervene, Senator Lauren, in fact, yan ang isang malaking problema rin ng Department of Health through HPEP, yung health equipment and facilities. Dahil dapat, bago sila nagpapatayo, meron ng coordination with the local government units. Dahil yung LGU, sila bahala sa doktor, nurse, equipment, at yung pang day-to-day to operate. Like for example, kuryente, tubig. But marami rin mga LGU nagsasabi na, hindi namin kaya magkumuha ng doktor, hindi namin kaya magbayad ng kuryente. Kaya na ano rin sila, na walang nagmamando ng mga health centers, no? DPWH, in fairness, is just constructing. Kung anong pinakonstruct, kukonstruct. Pero yung operating DOH, malaking problema rin yan sa DOH right now. That's why we have to look at the HFEP funds, which is about 14 billion, very closely. Dahil nasasayang, maraming pondo dun, unfinished hospitals, unfinished rural health centers, unoccupied super health centers. Nasasayang lang yung pondo natin sa health. No? Yeah.
So how do we deal with that? Is it the DOH sole responsibility? Or before they build, they must ensure that the agency asking them to build has the capacity to operate it, so it's not like a white elephant that was built?
Front ho talaga, ma'am. Admittedly, nangyari. So, this coming 2026, ang iniisip ko to move forward with the HFEP, wala mo ng mga new super health centers,